Hello and welcome back to Let's Play The Lord of Nothing with me, Bring It Dawn. Let's backtrack down to the basement to make sure there's not a statue that I missed down there. Well, I guess I would have missed it the first time through, because I didn't know I had to interact with it.
I managed.
But better to do it now than before we get further away from the basement. I don't see one down here, so we should be in the clear.
We should prepare.
It's done.
Alright, well there's that guy again. It's only the second time we've seen him, I think.
Follow my steps.
First time he was hiding behind the ice wall that had Penta trapped. Arg, hot, hot, hot. It looks so nice, but it burns.
You're not a threat.
They don't
You're
know
an
who's
obstacle.
gonna hear you cry.
Attack! Let's head out.
Ambrose Dambrose, doom and gloom. Let me make a bada boom. Oh, it burns. Do it again. Do it.
Let us begin.
None shall escape.
The guy behind me too. Alright, go after
got
that.
you.
To my tank over here after the magician first.
Run them through.
But that fire starter could be a problem. There we go, a little haste.
Aim carefully.
Don't expect a flowery lament. Oh, look! Walking route.
You're not half bad.
Okay, why does it say permanent?
I serve the Crusades, strange as it sounds.
Sickle +1. Then another armor +1. Mighty Constitution belt. Another shard. Give her the belt.
I managed. Something's wrong. I managed.
Ooh, Bookworm's Headband. I believe this is also found in the main campaign. This headband grants its wearer a +2 enhancement bonus to intelligence score and immunity to all compulsion effects. However, it also inflicts a -2 penalty to charisma score and a -3 penalty on all persuasion skill checks. So, we don't want to give it to our bard. I guess we give it to Rekarth. Because he won't be making any skill checks for us anyway.
Agreed.
Or any persuasion checks.
No one stands in my way.
What would you do without me?
I was going to cast Guidance first, but that works out. This portal is disguised as a mirror, but the shimmering ripples on its surface reveal its arcane nature. Up to the basement.
Tread lightly.
Not go there quite yet.
I'm losing my temper.
You're crazy, Nort. Let us beat some sense into you. Got it? Bring us some food, you fool. Who said we shouldn't hit you? But he's not here.
Cut them to pieces! Out of my way! My wounds pile on. Die!
I'll stop you!
Forwards!
So Nort was the first assistant to Usurbiel. Real quick, we do have a couple potions we can pop. For our tank in tip-top shape. Cloak of Illusory Invisibility. The wearer of this cloak thinks she is invisible, but that's an illusion. Who are you? You dealt with him so fast. Master User told me to say thank you when someone helps you. Oh, poor Master User. Poor Nort. Clutches his head and wails mournfully. We haven't even heard so much as a thank you, Rekarth says pointedly. My name is Don Bunyan. My companions are Rekarth, Sendri, and Penta. Who are you? Nort. Stupid Nort. They call me all sorts of names. He nods at the bodies of his fellow tribesmen. Master User called me Nort the Helper. Nort the Good Goblin. He taught Nort to help. He taught Nort to serve. Nort was the most loyal, the most useful. Nort misses Master User. Tell me more about your master. What happened to him? Goblins often mangle words they do not understand due to their underdeveloped intellect. I suspect he is talking about the wizard Usurviel, the previous master of this place. Master User was a great wizard, my master. When Nort's tribe abandoned him and left him all alone in a raging storm, he brought Nort in. He taught Nort nice things, and liked his little goblin friend so much. But then Nort brought his nasty brother. He killed Master User. Nort is so stupid. It's all Nort's fault. Nort fiercely hits himself on the head. Nort wanted to do more, be better, and be more handy, so he brought his brother Booze to the tower to help him. But Booze was a bad helper. He was lazy and didn't do any helping. The bitterness in Nort's voice is palpable. Master User was so angry at Booze. So angry. One time, he got so angry that he decided to squish Booze like a mosquito. He was the strongest wizard in the world, but something happened. Booze became a wizard himself. He started flailing his arms, shouting, and things started flying around the room. And then, a horrible Nae-beast fell from the ceiling and squashed poor Master User. Nort wipes away tears with his sleeve. Why were the other goblins bullying you? Goblins have always been mean to Nort, but Brother Booze bullied him the least of all of the tribe. He killed Master User and, well, somehow became just as strong. He said he became the new master and invited the rest of the tribe to live here. They do not like Nort. They call me names. My goblin brothers can only break and steal things. They haven't gotten to the beast yet, but you've already helped Nort once. Will you do it again? Nort knows the magic word. The word. Oh, please. Please help Nort. We heard the other goblins calling you crazy. What sort of trouble did you stir up here? Stir up. The goblin lets out a muffled screech. Norte did not stir anything. No potions, nothing. Norte can't even cook. His voice sounds too loud and confident. His tone tells you that he is either trying to hide something, or doesn't want to reveal everything. You're lying, Norte. Tell us the truth, or we'll beat it out of you. Norte was so scared. The little goblin curls up and seems even smaller. Last time when my goblin brothers got angry at me, Norte got really angry too. Norte started throwing things at them to make them go away, and one thing turned into a fireball. It burned one of them down to the bone. Norte did not mean to do that. It just happened. Maybe Norte is becoming a wizard too. Maybe someone else helped Norte. Norte doesn't know. Norte buries his face in his hands in shame. How can we help you? Master User kept some beasts in his basement. Sometimes he took fur, scales, feathers, or other things from them, but he always set them free afterward. Goblins torture the poor beasties, and don't give them any food or water. My goblin brothers won't let me into the basement. Can you help me? We must help them. It'd be cruel to stand by as those poor animals suffer. We will help them, yes? We came here for the shard, so please put aside your altruistic yearnings. I'm sure they'll get out on their own when they get hungry. Not all cages can be escaped, Rekarth. I think we should not consign these animals to an early death by leaving them locked in those cages. We will set these poor animals free, Norte. You will help Norte so much. There's this huge mirror in the next room. It's a hidden portal to the basement. Don't be afraid. Just step right in. It will save you from running up and down the stairs. We should go. Yeah. Norte lets out an audible sigh, his eyes following you. We also have a way up. I wonder if it's a dead end. It is not. Alright, let's go back to the basement then.
I'm gone.
Battles await.
These beasts are used to... Oh, I'll read that once I can actually see it.
Dispatch those fools!
These beasts are used to captivity, but they still belong in the wild. Why would the goblins keep them here? Everyone needs to eat, but the game here has already been caught and is ready for slaughter. Why haven't the goblins eaten them? We'll make a good dinner for these beasts. Let's start with the druid.
Let's hear you cry. Attack!
A negligible obstacle.
Aim carefully. Run them through. Out of my way!
Don't underestimate.
A solid plan.
Yeah, he deserved it. That butcher. Norte takes a glance at the dead goblin. Now it's time to free the beasts. What did Master User say about the buttons? The red one. Right, the red one. Push the red button to open the cages. Don't get it wrong. I feel like he's leading us astray this whole time. Norte's voice and facial expressions give away that he is desperately trying not to reveal something important. Examine the animals. Hunger has made these animals especially angry. It'd be wise to give them something to eat before letting them out, unless you're eager for a fight. Why don't you press the button yourself? Can you see how small I am? Norte raises his clawed hand above his head. There's no way Norte can reach these buttons. Oh right. Norte promised Master User not to touch these buttons. Never ever. Norte is noticeably smaller than the other goblins. It might really be impossible for him to reach the buttons. Are you sure we should press the red button, Norte? Norte looks away, as if unsure what to say. But then he nods and exclaims enthusiastically, "Sure." Norte does not want to harm the beasts that Master User liked so much. They were his most favorite creatures in the world. He liked them so much. Hurry up. Press the red button. Press the goblin for details. You're not telling us the whole story, Norte. Be honest. What's going on? The goblin looks away and stays silent for a time. His big red eyes are wet with unbidden tears. Norte only wanted Master User to like him as much as he liked these stupid things. The goblin babbles, barely holding back the emotional outpouring. Norte did everything right. He followed orders, he cleaned the whole tower, he watched over these ugly animals. Master User praised Norte, but he still liked his beasts more. But they did nothing to earn it. Useless, sitting in their stinky cages all day. Norte thought that if his brother came to help, he could do his chores faster. He would become useful. He would become the Master's favorite. Norte, and not these stupid beasts. But then, Brother Booze killed Master User. Norte clutches his head and starts rocking back and forth. All because Norte wanted to be better than the animals. Norte wanted the Master to like him more than the beasts. And now he's dead because of them. Now Norte is all alone. Norte wants them to die too. Why don't you kill them yourself if you want to so badly? Norte falls silent for a while, pondering the answer. Norte is scared. Norte hates these beasts, but he cannot kill them either. It'd be a lot better if someone else did it for him, but now Norte has doubts. I hope you understand we did not come here to kill these animals. Norte understands. The blue button opens the cages. You must feed the beasts first, though, or they'll feed on us. The goblin looks tiredly at the buttons on the wall. Trying to lure us into the jaws of these beasts, Goblin. Maybe I should toss you into the cage instead. What? Norte did not mean anything. Terrified, Norte curls into a ball and points to the wolf tamer goblin you defeated. Give these dead fools to the beasts so that they won't kill you. The goblin looks away and stays silent for a time. I already read that. Alright, so both the intimidate and diplomacy checks take us to the same dialogue. Alright, fine. Let's help these animals.
What a discovery.
Hey, a small bag of holding. And Dimension Door. I have an idea where I want to try that at.
Hands off, my friends.
Let's
Let's
press
head
the blue
out.
button. The beasties are free now. That's good. That's good. The beasts are free now. Won't suffer so much. Master User would have been pleased. He always let the beasts out when he had no more use for them. The goblin gives you an unusually sharp look. Norte is grateful for your help, but now Norte has to think about what he almost did. All by himself. Now recruit them to my cause?
Let us be careful. Attack!
Maybe they'll show up later during the final fight. I assume we'll have to fight Booze for the shard. I didn't see a statue here, did I? Finding a lot of shards, but not a lot of statues. by that, I mean we've only found... Oh, here's one up here. Now, hi... Yeah, it does light up when I hold down
Tread
tab, so...
Is this what we were looking
Ooh.
for?
No time for standing around.
Alright, please go this way. Thank you.
It's done.
I'm one step closer to finally having a material body. Oh, this is all just the first floor. Okay. Your mutants are the real deal. Really good. Go make more. They have spikes, they have claws, they have fangs. I'll make so many mutants. Why are you still talking? Go make some mutants. I'm pretty sure that one goblin had a tail. I'm feeling that familiar bitter chill. I'm sure the goblin that ran upstairs has one of Sithud's shards.
I'm gone.
All this waiting bores me.
Ew, nasty scribbles. Makes your thoughts dribble. They make something. What? What happened, huh? I always have to read this in the combat log, I think.
Be careful, everyone.
Alright, scroll up real quick. Ew, nasty scribbles. Make your thoughts dribble. They make really nice fires. Burn. What? What happened, huh? Ouch. Let's burn everything in here. Burn, stupid papers, burn. Come on, which book should we burn next? Ah. Goblins, spirits, wild magic, and now a tornado. All in a single tower. Aren't we lucky? I think we'll pull back. Just let them come to us. I keep Balmont up here, though.
Die!
You're going down!
Aim carefully.
Forwards.
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
No
Rearrange
contest.
your chase. Weak point detected.
A solid plan.
Follow my steps.
Pay attention.
46 gold. A giant tome. We'll open that. As you approach, the thick tome opens, raising a cloud of dust. The rustling of countless pages produces a hoarse murmur.
Let's head out.
It is good to see you again, strangers. Once again, I thank you for helping me obtain a body. For the ritual to work, you must find the magic crystals scattered around the tower, and put them into the other statues that look like this one. It is impossible to reach the top floor of the tower. The stairs have been destroyed. The staircase is blocked. I'll open a secret passage to the wizard's study, so you can reach the top floor. I need one more magic crystal to do this, though. Just place it into the statue when you find it. I have a question. I'll gladly answer any of your questions. We should go. Run!
Let us be careful.
So we have a rest spot. Oh, what's going on over here? Alright, so it's talking quite a bit. Let's scroll up and read all these. Oh man, it just keeps going, doesn't it? We read the first part. So here I am, and who are you, O reckless ones, who awaken me from my long slumber? Are you inquisitive minds eager to absorb ancient tales? It would be my greatest pleasure to reveal to you my multitudinous stories. But you must first cleanse your mind of mortal trifles. Long ago, artisans of the faraway impossible lands wove my cover out of pure magic, and the storyteller's exquisite writing came to life on my pages. I know the stories of great kings and loyal jinn, of desert rulers and their wise viziers. Some are instructive teachings filled with indisputable truths. Others hold the keys to ancient wisdom, hidden treasure, magic spells, and other paths to greatness. Yet there are also frivolous tales among them. Any tale may subtly move the hearts and minds of those who hear it. So which story should I tell you? The choice is not simple. Have you ever heard the tale of the Golden Maiden? At every meal she dined on the most precious metal. Soups made of golden coins, stews made of nuggets, and a pure ingot for dessert. Have you heard of the boy who wove the tapestry of life with his hands, and saw the lives of others as mere threads in his creation? While I'm eager to share my knowledge with you, it is impossible to choose a single perfect story from the many entrusted to my pages. You disrupted the connection between the tornado and the magic book. Okay, that's the other one. The Vanara built a great bridge for their master's army. When the first soldier stepped onto the bridge, the very stone started chanting a prayer. Yes, you heard correctly. The stone itself cried for help, and the mighty gods of distant Vudra heard and cast down the heartless lord. I see lengthy tales bore you. They could have shown you worlds beyond your ken. Would you risk your eternal soul to visit lands ruled by undead fiends? Lands where anyone whose heart still beats quickly meets their end. Or perhaps the path leads you to a floating city whose denizens have 100 legs each, and drink rainbows from the endless ocean of clouds. If only I could pick just one of these thousands of stories. Oh, here's one from my own glorious past. Back then, my master and creator always carried me with him, and we once rode in a carriage drawn by a pair of giant beetles. I had a life full of adventure and danger. A dragon once swallowed me, and I lay in its belly for 100 years. But what was happening? Who am I talking to? I can't remember. The time has come for me to drift back into the dreamer's warm embrace and once again plunge into the stories of others. I got 600 experience from that. So I'm pretty sure I read this in the main campaign, but we haven't read it here. On the basics of sin magic. The roots of sin are in the 7 virtues of rule laid down by Archmage Xin, sovereign of the Thessalonian Empire. According to his teachings, the virtues, charity, generosity, humility, kindness, love, temperance, and zeal, were a gift from one of the supreme goddesses of the empire, Lysala. Only just and wise rulers would be deemed worthy of receiving these high rewards. A metamorphosis, however, turned the 7 virtues into 7 sins. In Thassalon, the 7 strongest mages, named Rune Lords, had been made governors of each part of the vast empire that had grown beyond one human's control. Emperor Zin's reign ended when he died at the hands of his own stewards. With the Emperor deposed and a puppet installed as his replacement, these rune lords became true masters of their territories. Plotting against each other and warping Zin's tenets, the mages gradually perverted the 7 virtues, while becoming manifestations of these corrupt aspects. Greed, lust, pride, gluttony, envy, wrath, and sloth set into the lands of Thassalon, plunging the Empire into the depths of depravity and profligacy, causing it to crumble from the inside. And even though Earthfall brought about the end of the nation, it did not put an end to the Rune Lord's misdeeds, for each of them had foreseen the calamity, and did all in their power to prevent their death and the disaster that destroyed Thassalon. Okay, we have another crystal.
Forwards! Tread lightly.
The Legend of Magic Bones, Religious Beliefs of the Giants of Old Sarkoris. All the mages who ever lived acquired their arcane ability via the same means, by spending years poring over books and toiling in laboratories, studying the mysteries of creation alone or with the help of diligent mentors. On the other hand, the origins of sorcerers' powers are beyond counting. From inheriting it, a cat's making noise in the background. From inheriting it from the extraplanar progenitor, or acquiring it from a conjunction of celestial bodies, there's but one trait that they have in common. All sorcerers wield power that is utterly undeserved, not having stirred a finger to obtain the arcane might they possess. Of course, they take great pride in their ability, fancying it a gift from a higher power, perhaps even a sign of being some kind of chosen one. Such an attitude is especially prevalent among the barbaric cultures. Take giants, for example. Despite the massive weight of their colossal brains, these creatures despise learnedness and only respect innate magic, relying on superstitions to explain its origins. My attention was drawn to one of the legends as told by the frost giants of Old Sarkoris, the ancient belief in magic bones. It is impossible to recall it in detail, because after the demonic invasion, the frost giant tribes were either exterminated or driven away by the ash giants, but one can still find the ruins of their temples and domiciles inside the world wound. Judging by the remaining statues and bas reliefs, these tribes believed a certain divine entity had been murdered or sacrificed. Its bones entered the mortal giants, granting them power over ice and cold. According to legend, the bone exits the body of its former owner upon death and seeks a new host, transforming them into a sorcerer. Spellcasters assumed to be bearers of these bones often rose to prominence as chiefs, sometimes uniting a few families into larger clans for more effective raiding. That's referencing Sithud's ice shards that we're collecting.
I'm gone.
Only a couple more crystals, then we can perform the ritual.
I managed.
Follow my steps.
Alright, well I'm going to call it here, and next time we will do our long rest and continue to the 3rd floor. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.